Hello everyone, and welcome once again to another video for the channel. On this occasion, I bring you the 20 best animation plugins to improve your Minecraft experience. And for the first time, we are going to combine both mods and texture packs. So I quickly remind you that if you don't subscribe, the next mod you install on your Minecraft, it will be a Trojan that will steal your information and will dox all your loved ones.
No!
And mind you, I'm not doing it for myself. I do this for you. And by the way, you can subscribe and comment. What next video would you like to see next?
Por primera vez en mi vida sé cuál es mi destino. Quiero convertirme en un puerco.
So, with that said, I hope you've already left your like, that we are going to begin. Animation Overhaul. It will be one of the most popular animation mods to your Minecraft character. Not focusing on one action or specific movement, but will improve your entire character with more detailed and fluid movements. When running or walking, stay standing and breathing, falling animations, and even moving through narrow places like fences. Practically having everything a player is looking for at the time of adding new movements, more realistic to your Minecraft character. And speaking of improvements, one of the best texture packs to enhance your environment. It is undoubtedly fresh animation, created in order to provide an experience as similar as possible to animated Minecraft trailers. Because every detail, every gesture will be so well cared for, that will really give you that feeling of being inside a Minecraft animation. But this only affects the creatures, since other aspects, as objects or even the player himself, will not be affected. But in return, all creatures, vanilla version of your Minecraft, now they will have a jump, enormous quality, both in facial and full body expressions. Hold My Item is a small add-on mod that will improve the animations of your hands. Well, if you can call that hands. Well, now, when you find yourself holding some object, this will have a custom animation, depending on its use, having different categories of animations, as projectiles, melee weapons, or also food, in addition to other small details that will make it shine quite a bit, as when changing objects from your hands, which will make it much more striking and enjoyable. Your experience in the first person, what are they up to, will be a plug-in mod, much more thought out for use in multiplayer mode. Yes, well, you will be able to notice their animations. The point of this is to see what others are doing. And yes, from there, that's where its name comes from. Adding animations at the moment that you find yourself writing, opening your inventory, the options menu, or interacting with some kind of table. But without a doubt, the most useful and striking for servers, it will be the rest animation. Well, if the player stays for more than 5 minutes, an activist will start to sleep, even showing it in the player list. Perception currently is one of the smallest animation mods, but little by little, we'll be adding details that will improve your perception of the world. For the moment, only adding 2 small improvements: the trail of light that may appear when launching projectiles at high speed, or even in some creatures flying like the Allays, the Vex, and the Phantoms. While on the other hand, we will have the screen vibration that will appear when you find yourself near loud sounds, like explosions or roars of creatures. Dangerous is the warning. Pretty Rain is an animation mod, totally focused to the experience of the setting of your world, mainly in the rain animations from basic things like its fall or its flow through some blocks, in addition to other improvements in its variants. Well, in snowy climates, now the snow will fall in a much slower and more realistic way. And of course, now in desert biomes that did not happen before, absolutely nothing, we will have the generation of sandstorms generating a lot of dust particles and plants, rolling trailers that will improve the experience in this biome. Visual advertising bench will improve the way you use your crafting table, not only in the visual section, where now when you place the objects inside, that you will use. These can be seen on the crafting table itself. But now, you can even save these items, as if they were a chest, even serving as an incredible decorative pieces. And in other cases, to show to other players what you find doing inside your table. In particular will be a small animation mod, focused on improving detail and realism of water and other particles. First, having the splash animation. This can increase its size, depending on the height and the size of the creature that falls into the water. The waterfalls as well may be generated when a stream of water falls on the water. Static in addition to other small details, as the generation of dust particles at the moment to enter the mine, bubbles that will come out from the barrels and chests when interacting with them, and even the rare generation of fireflies, some warmer ones with lots of grass. Visuality is another small one, plugin that will add some animations. Complementary, like the effect of rain falling on water, skeleton particles when hitting them, or even chickens will shed feathers. New trail of slime, of the slimes, when moving in small flashes. Animated are the amethyst minerals. A small visual compliment, but one that will undoubtedly, it is very much worth it. Dive in. It is a small animation plugin, focused on your character only. Adding to liquid jump animations. Because in case of a fall, free over water player animation, it will be that of a dive. Preparing to dive into the water. But in the event that the fall be about lava, the pose will be totally different. Inventory particles will improve greatly the animation of the items in your inventory. Chest and work tables. Well, now when interact with any of these objects, will generate new particles, customized, and that even, they can leave a small one, steal it wherever you move it. Practically every object in Minecraft will have its own particle style. Currently having more than 1,300 different particle designs already implemented.
Cosa hermosa!
Inspectability. This is a purely visual mod that will allow you inspect in detail some models implemented within the game. Being able to display them in front of you in different ways. How to zoom out and rotate them. Even being compatible with other mods. Not only with classic Minecraft objects. An excellent complement that even may be useful for some texture artists, and even for the creation of miniature elements for content creators. Fresh moves are one of the best texture packs of animations to your Minecraft character, and possibly one of the most used today. This one has two versions. The first one, it will be the basic movements of your character, improving walking and running animations, bend down and even breathe.
¿Y es algo?
While the second version, and best known, add all of the above mentioned, in addition to the animation of the eyes. But sadly, at least in my case, it doesn't work. Yes, it seems my eyes are not compatible with this texture pack.
Oh, señorita Betty, ¿tiene un violín?
So I see myself in the obligation to evolve to show yourself this function.
¡Ah! ¡Mis ojos!
Eye animations will allow you to look to different directions, depending on the position of your head, giving you much more realism and life to your character. Be able to activate the eye function. First, you will have to find a template that matches your skin. I'll be leaving these for you in the description, in case you need it. Then we will go to the application from Blockbench, and at least I would recommend you download it since sometimes it doesn't work all right on the internet. But don't worry, it doesn't have a virus and it's not heavy at all.
¡Qué buena noticia!
Here we are just going to drag the skin image. And later, let's color the pixels, as shown in the template. In case of having a space not colored, that will be the eyelids. And as a final step, it will be necessary. Erase the eyes. Then we save it, and here a new file will appear. This will not be important. Well, the one we want, it is the same skin file that we use. This one will have just been updated.
¿Entendido?
Sí.
And with these simple steps, now your character will have a new and improved one. Skin with animated eyes and movements. Mining quakes is an animation mod that will implement the vibration when mining blocks, tables, chests, or anything that needs to be broken into a block shape. A single complement, but that will greatly improve your experience in the game. Item physics mod is the classic mod that will add small falling animations at the time of their release, leaving aside that unrealistic animation where these are found floating, now becoming simple objects with gravity, something that will not affect at all for gameplay, since it will simply be something purely cosmetic. Surfing Reloaded is a mod that has more animations. Will give you a new perspective of your player. Well, if before we had the first one, second and third person, now we will have the shoulder camera. Much more dynamic and will broaden our perception when moving with some improvements and additions of other camera changes, such as having the pointer first person, that our character fades away at the moment it gets in the way in the same chamber, and of course, be able to rotate freely on this without any kind of limitation. Better lanterns. It's a small tech pack that will improve the appearance of the lanterns, giving them an appearance more detailed and eye-catching 3D. Besides having them in your hand, will continue to maintain that same 3D appearance. And not like before, when only it was a simple and boring to de-immersive model. Immersive Portals is an amazing mod that will allow you to go through portals towards other dimensions without the need for that annoying loading screen. Regardless of this, be somewhat annoying or you won't be able to go through the portals as if they were simple doors. Something you won't deny me looks pretty epic. Working for both the nether dimension and the overworld, respectively. Advancements class. It's a simple animation mod, focused on Minecraft achievements these. Improving enormously. The notice, moreover, when completing a challenge. No longer just appearing in the chat as one more message, but now it will appear at the top of your screen, like an image, personalized. Obviously, depending on the rarity of the achievement, the plaque will have a more striking and detailed design. Immersive damage indicator. It's a small add-on mod for combat, which will add floating animated text at the time of causing damage, being excellent, not only to make your fights more eye-catching, but also to tell you the exact amount of damage you dealt with any of your attacks. And no, not necessarily. You have to use melee attacks, since as long as you find yourself enough close and the creature is harmed in some way, you will be able to see the damage that this will receive from you. But what did you think of these mods? Which of all of them was your favorite or the one you liked the most? Caught your attention? I would even ask you to put in the comments what would be your top 5 best animation mods. This way, I will focus on searching similar mods for its second part. In case this video have enough support, you can also comment on me what other kind of mods you would like to see in an upcoming video. I'll be reading in the comments. And well guys, I hope you liked it, that they had fun. That's the most important thing. For me, you did like it. Video, I would ask you to please leave your like. You will comment what you thought of this video. What other types of videos would you like to see on the channel? And also subscribe. That is very important. Remember that, bats. They don't bait the fruit with grape soda. And see you in the next video. Ciao.